the Abundant Life church page to an Abundant Life Inner Circle private group.
Yes.
And there's a few reasons for this, and I want to share my heart for just a second. As of January the 25th of 2020, I made an announcement to our church, not knowing exactly what was going to happen, that we were about to go online. It made no sense because the church was full. It wasn't like it was an empty church and we was forced to do it. It made no sense to me. It made no sense to my wife. It made no sense to our church. It was just an unction. I made the announcement. Little did I know 6 weeks later the whole world was going to go online, and God allowed us to be ahead of the curve. March the 8th, I made an additional announcement and said, listen, we won't be going back to the brick and mortar, and we're just going to be in this spot. And God allowed us to maintain for 10 months on the Abundant Life personal page. Doing this, there's a lot of things that's been happening. But the Lord has specifically spoken to us. And this is what's in my heart. It's time to stop just preaching to the masses and now start shepherding the sheep.
Jesus.
So our Abundant Life Inner Circle is going to become, first of all, an intimate setting.
Yeah.
I need you to understand. Intimate setting. And some of you all know what that's like because you are part of the Abundant Life brick and mortar experience. In this intimate setting, there are going to be biblical teaching, biblical truth. It's going to be specific prayers. It's going to be a spiritual hub for those that believe in the integrity of this ministry, a safe place for you to sow. Listen, sowing is how you reap. I don't care what anybody else is saying. Give and it shall be given back to you, but you got to have a safe place for it. And then more than anything, the power of God is what we're anticipating. Listen, I need you to understand this. Just because you see a post online does not mean it's a word for you.
My Lord.
Just because there's somebody that gives a prophecy to the masses does not mean it's a word for you. So this is going to be an intimate setting.
Jesus.
For those of you all who know the integrity of this ministry, when it comes to prophecy, that's why I don't get online and prophesy to the world, because He didn't give me the word. He didn't give me the word. Jesus said, those that you are committed into my hand. So those who believe in the integrity of this ministry, we're about to shift it to an inner circle where my wife and I will be able to pour into you intimately. So now it's no longer about the masses. This particular group will create disciples that will impact the masses. I need you to hear this. Jesus really, his church was only 12 people. Those 12 became 70, the 70 the multitudes. And from that place, they impacted the entire world. So over the next 21 days, we're going to drive a campaign on our public page that's going to drive everyone to the Abundant Life Inner Circle.